Okay, so when we are talking about a cutting file, that is literally taking your image and cutting it out into an image to be placed on top of something. So that something can be a fabric or it could be a hard surface such as a desk, a chair, a book, an umbrella, a mug, anything pretty much that can take a file with a smooth surface, so to speak. And so to do that, I would have to upload your image. All right, and so I would upload it into my software. So let's just bring it up here. And then it's going to ask me what kind of image it is. Now, this is a pretty simple image because it doesn't have a lot of detailing in it. It's just pretty straightforward. However, what I have noticed with this image is, let me just go to continue so you can see the next screen. What's going to happen is all of these things that I don't want the computer or my machine to cut out, I'm going to have to remove. And so that's where the time of labor comes into play here. Okay, so what I'm saying is this area I don't want in the image because that appears to be blocked out. I only want the black part of this image to be on this cutting file. And so I would have to remove these areas here, which is pretty straightforward because they are solid. However, those areas down there where you see those little specks, okay, and so those little areas right here is where I would have a problem because the machine would have a very hard time cutting those little specks into that. And then in between here, I would have to remove those areas here. And if you look closely into the words needs to be enhanced as well. Those need to be cleared up so they can appear solid. And so some time here is needed to develop this into a real cutting file. And so as you can see, the background of this have been removed. That is just a starting point. So if I undo it, you can see we are back to the original image. But if I begin to start editing this, I'll take this out first, and then I would take this out, and then I would take this out, and then that, and then I would go down to the letters. Let's see. Take the SBG. Then I would go up to the eyebrows. Go to the next one. Okay, so here are the easiest parts of this image here. Even this part here needs to be removed. That's easy. But now if you look closely, I still got to go in there. I need to remove all those areas in between the letters, but that's not my concern. That's still pretty easy. It's those little areas that I have to clean up there, and then the letters that I have to go in and fill in and make sure that they are solid so they can be cut. So that is a cutting file. And then when we cut the file out, I will cut it out and put it on something so you can see the end result.